Yeah, now it's showing.
It's showing for you now?
Yes.
It's still not for me. There we go. There's a live action One Piece? What the balls?
Yeah, there's a live action One Piece movie.
It just popped up on Netflix 3 days ago. That already doesn't look good just by going by the thumbnail, but okay. Alright. Hey, we're live now. Look at that.
Let's go.
Alright.
Did you see the Nintendo Direct for today?
I have not actually. I just got on my Instagram, saw that nobody was posting about it.
Yeah, that's like I said in Discord. It was pretty good. Then I saw someone on Twitter even say it was amazing, and I was like, no.
I saw news about like a Mario game, but that's it.
Yeah, that was also the noteworthy thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like they remade Mario RPG. That was a huge thing.
They remade it? I thought it was a new game.
No, Mario RPG was a game on the SNES, I think.
Oh.
I think it was developed by Square Enix and published by Nintendo,
Mm-hmm.
if I remember correctly. Yeah, then obviously the new 2D Mario game.
Mm-hmm.
There was... Alright, all of the early Metal Gear Solid games are coming to Switch in a collection.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think Metal Gear Solid 1, 2... what was it? I think those were 5 games. 5 Metal Gear Solid games.
Mm-hmm.
All in one collection.
Can I just... Oh, I can. Oh! That's not good.
Then the Batman Arkham games are coming to Switch as a collection.
Mm-hmm.
And...
If the Switch is good for one thing, it's re-releasing games that came out 20 years ago.
Yup. There was a WarioWare game revealed that looked like it belonged on the Wii and not on the Switch.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, it looked fine, so
Mm-hmm.
whatever. And Pokemon DLC. I think those are like the big things.
Mm-hmm. I saw as well that Tears of the Kingdom amiibos, but
Oh yeah,
I don't think anything else.
yeah, for Zelda and Ganondorf.
Yeah. To recap on the story real quick, Crew wants us to get a jewel, I think, from the city's founder. Why does he want it? I don't remember.
Perfect.
So we're back in the sewer for that. And as I like to point out, all the metalheads are mysteriously gone.
That is
Why is that? Where am I supposed to go? Oh, over there. Are there any precursor orbs? No. Yeah, it's pretty funny, and like I hadn't thought about it until like today after the direct is over, and I thought about it like, huh, there's nothing I'm really looking forward to for the direct.
Yeah,
Like, I don't really care about Fire Emblem anymore unless they remake an old game that I'm interested in, or they make a new game that doesn't look like Engage. Um,
I mean,
and
also like Fire Emblem just had something, so the probability of like getting a remake or something was really small.
yeah, if it was possible, but I wasn't
Yeah.
gonna get my hopes up.
Like there were leaks beforehand saying an NES game was getting a remake, and everyone was talking about like an old Fire Emblem game, and I was like, "There's no
Yeah.
way that's gonna be a Fire Emblem game."
Hmm.
And lo and behold, it wasn't.
Hmm.
And
So
like obviously Xenoblade wasn't getting anything.
yeah,
Um, I honestly I had my hopes for a Xenosaga port pretty high up,
I've been
but
seeing that a lot lately. Yeah.
yeah. I was actually expecting a new Mario game, but I thought it would be a 3D, another 2D Mario game.
Hmm.
So, I mean, I was right and wrong about that.
Hmm. Well, I don't remember. Did you ever play Fire Emblem Engage?
I did not know.
Oh,
I saw it revealed, I saw the leaks, and I was going with everyone else, by saying like this looks so bad. There's no way it's Fire Emblem.
yeah,
And then the trailer released, and it was Fire Emblem, and I was like, this still looks horrible. I'm not gonna play
yeah,
it.
and it's so crazy to me. Like everybody thought it was awful when we saw like leaked images. Like it's too bad to be real. And when
Yeah.
we saw that it was real, for some magical, strange reason, everybody decided to like it.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why so many people liked it because like I know that like the story wasn't good.
Yeah,
Like
like I heard like
I
plenty
know
of good
that
things about
much.
the gameplay, and that's fine. But like
Yeah.
with the female avatar Aleer, when we saw her leaked image back in the day, everybody was so like roasting on her. Like they were talking crap about her constantly. Like she looks
Mm.
too awful to be real. And now she has simps, I guess.
Yeah, like, I
But
mean, even when the first trailer came out, they were still completely roasting her design, and
yeah,
I don't know.
I
No,
don't
like
get it either. And like the thing
also like
is,
for me, the game was just not appealing because well, I've only played two Fire Emblem games, so the
yeah,
fan service part wasn't for me.
hmm
And like if the graphics and the fan service doesn't work for me, then like I don't
yeah,
know.
it
I'm
was
not
a
gonna
big
buy
thing
a
for me.
sixty
Like I
dollar
could
game
not
just
get
because
into
of
the art
gameplay.
style.
Yeah,
And like especially like it's most prevalent on the female characters, but they all look like they have like baby fat,
mm,
and I don't like it. Oh, how do I zoom in again? Oh, oh yeah, we're here.
you're here.
Whoa, got it. Where would you be without me, eh, Dax?
Well, Jack, I probably wouldn't be 2 feet tall, fuzzy, and running around in a sewer without a pair of pants.
Dax is funny, man. Gotta excuse me. But yeah, like I've heard plenty of good things about the gameplay, but I just cannot
Yeah.
for most of the designs. Um,
I also don't
and
care for most of the designs, and I saw like some of the supports,
mhm.
and I was like, I don't know, the dialogue just feels clunky.
Yeah, I couldn't
Like,
really get into any of the characters I like. Even that one character I kind of simped for Chloe. Like,
yeah,
yeah, I acknowledge she's attractive, but her character is eh. So I don't know. I just couldn't get into any of the characters. The only one that kind of piqued my interest was what's his face? That one character whose name I can't pronounce. The uh the one prince of that one kingdom. Dialma?
Yeah,
I don't know.
I
It
know what
starts
he
with a
looks
D.
like, but I know what he looks like, but I have no idea what his name is.
Yeah.
I just know I like Ivy, and that's it.
hmm So, and like, I just it reminds me of Fates in a way, except Fates is somehow kind of better. Because Fates has the same thing of the story is trash, but at least the gameplay is good. But at least
Mm,
Fates had, for the most part, pretty likable characters.
yeah. I mean, I'm still gonna die on the hill that like Fire Emblem Three Houses is good.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
I agree
because
with you
like
there too. Like
even
I still think that Three Houses is good. Does it have a lot of things wrong? Yeah. Do I still
yeah,
like it? Yeah.
yeah. I think the
Oh
flaws in the story aren't enough for me to say like it takes everything else down with it.
yeah.
Because like the story's still good. It's not amazing, it's not great, but like it's passable.
hmm
But like I really love the gameplay. I like I think like almost all of the characters are really fucking good.
Oh yeah, Three
With like
Houses freaking nails its characters.
yeah,
With
with
like
like
a very
the
small exception.
exception of with the exception of Cyril or
Even Cyril,
I don't know,
Cyril I kind of
Catherine.
like. The only characters I like actively hate are Lysithea and Petra. And Lysithea is because I just find her.
What?
Lysithea is because I find her annoying.
Like Lysithea I can understand, but Petra?
Petra for me is boring. Okay, like to me it always felt like her entire, or, or for the most part, her entire character stick is that she has trouble speaking Folan language. That felt like that
I
was all
mean
there
like
was to her to me. Like her support with Caspar is good, but that's about it.
I really like I think hers with honestly like hers with Hubert is like exactly what you expect out of like a support with Hubert. But like I thought that was a really good support chain.
hmm
Um, I don't really remember hers with Caspar, but I like both hers with Dorothea and honestly I don't remember if that was Three Houses or Three Hopes, but she had a good support chain with Shamir as
hmm
well.
I don't remember either. But with her
Oh, and
support with Caspar,
she has a really good support chain with Claude. That's what I remember.
uh, her support with Caspar was basically Caspar just feeling guilty for being around Petra because his dad killed her dad.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, and Petra's like,
yeah.
yo, you didn't kill my dad.
Mm.
So, like, stop feeling guilty about it. So, I like that support, but that's about the only time.
I think the only characters I actively hate are ones that aren't playable. Because like even someone like Lawrence is still fine for me.
hmm
They're at most they're like characters I either feel nothing towards or I somewhat dislike, but there's at least for the playable characters, there's no one I actively hate.
hmm This is long. But, what was I saying? Oh, yeah. funny enough, I'm like in a very small minority of people who really like Lawrence. Like, I would even go as far to say like he's tied for my favorite Golden Deer character.
What?
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, I think that's also like really a hot take, but I just do not like Golden Deer
Oh, I don't like them either.
because I see like so many people always say like oh, this is like the best house, and I'm
Mhm.
like, you are crazy.
Yeah.
This is not the best house, like
Mhm.
by a long shot.
Like, I really like Lawrence and Marianne, but outside of that, I don't really care.
Yeah,
Like, I don't
I
like
think
Hilda. Oh, bollocks. Oh, seriously? God damn it. Well, I'm not doing that again. That's too long to start over.
yeah. I think Hilda's fine. That's what I feel about most of the Golden Deer. Like Hilda's fine, uh, Raphael's fine, Leonie's fine. Uh, I like Lysithea, and I couldn't tell you why. Claude is good, but at the same time, he's the worst lord.
Hmm.
Uh, I somewhat dislike Vocals. I do not care at all for Ignatz. And I forgot if there's another Golden Deer. Alright, Marianne. Marianne's fine. Marianne's fine.
Yeah. Oh, bollocks. Okay. Um, Claude, I want to like Claude, but at the same time, he, he, Three Houses I think just messes up his character because his own route isn't about him.
I don't think the game messes up his character.
It's more like they just don't do anything with his
Just
character.
yeah, exactly. I like his character a lot, but he just doesn't do anything.
Yeah, like his route is just the Silver Snow route.
Yeah, like his route doesn't fit him.
Yeah. So like I want to like him, but the game doesn't give me enough reason to.
Yeah.
And like Raphael, I don't really like him because he's, I'm not big on the tough and big meat eater character trope.
We destroyed Cruz cargo.
Great. I'll send you a medal.
Oh right, we got this scene.
I'm on a deadline, so
Are you always this difficult?
Let me handle this, Jack. Listen, lady, we beat your stupid course, and we can outrace anybody in this city.
wait, that voice.
Now, there's just two things you need to know. One, we don't want to join your stinking race team. And two, you just lost a date with Orange Lightning. Let's go, Jack.
Dexter, it is you.
Nyra!
Oh, I never thought I'd be so.
Kira, that's her name. I totally forgot it.
Jack. Different.
It's been a tough ride.
The Baron
I have a beard now.
full of dark eco. Did something to him. Now he's got super moves or something. And a few anger issues.
Would have been cool if she like acknowledged that he talks now.
And planning ways to
Yeah.
get home.
I guess not.
I mean, Daxter does, but outside of that, yeah.
And I
We found
think
your
that's
father. Well, sort of.
Working with the underground, fighting the Baron. But he's,
what?
You need to go see him. And I need to get to the Baron.
You could try to win the Class 1 racing championship.
Why is he trying to get to the Baron? I keep forgetting that.
Always get to meet the Baron.
Does he just want to fight him?
Qualify
Yeah.
to win the lower class races. There's a Class 3 race starting soon. You could drive for my team. But Jack, we should think about getting out of here. I don't like this place. And some of the people are creepy.
Jack, my boy, I need that relic you found, eh? A special client has requested it.
Sorry about that, crew. I must have forgotten.
Right.
Attention all citizens. The Class 3 race is about to begin.
But what was I saying? Oh right. Lysithea, well.
No, I still, of course, like I missed some of it, but like I was around when you were like hating on Lysithea once a week
Oh,
on your
were
story.
you?
Yeah.
That's pretty funny. Yeah.
Okay, I can't tell you why I like Lysithea so much.
Mm-hmm.
Aside from like her being completely broken in combat.
Mm-hmm.
Uh like it's also been way too long since I played the game and the Golden Gear specifically, so
Mm-hmm.
I don't really remember too much of the support chains. Actually, I think I don't remember a single one. I remember like one
Oh.
strong. I remember one moment in her support chain with Claude, and that's it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, I remember hers with Edelgard. That's like that's it.
Whew.
Crazy.
Okay. But Ignatz, I actually kind of like Ignatz. Just for the simple fact, like, I kind of relate to his character in that. Well, not relate. It's more like I get it. Like he doesn't want to be like a knight or whatever, but he kind of has to. So I kind of dig with that motivation,
Yeah.
God damn it. Who else? Leonie. I want to like Leonie, but her B support with Byleth is really hard to make her likable.
I mean, just like pretty much any conversation between her and Byleth.
Mm-hmm.
Makes
Like
it
her C
difficult.
and A support isn't that bad. It's her B support, man.
I don't remember the exact supports.
It's basically saying, hey, why aren't you crying and being all depressed? You must not love your dad.
Hold on, Dax.
I don't know.
It's really rough. And Hilda, kind of a similar case as Lysithea. I just don't like her personality. And I feel like I'm missing someone. Lawrence I like. I think a lot of his supports are really good and overlooked. Marianne is really good. I think that's all of them.
Probably.
Woo!
Speedrun tech out of bounds.
I mean, this racing game is hard. But I think I got it now. I think it's funny that this game gives you like turbo boost, but it's like almost never a good time to use it.
Yeah. It's like there's a corner like every 2 years.
Yeah.
So
Like every time I could use it, there's like a sharp turn coming up.
yeah.
So. Yeah, I'm like to this day, like 3 years later, I'm still a massive Blue Lions fan.
I mean, I still prefer Black Eagles, but like only by I don't know. They're very much on par.
Mm-hmm.
I just have like favoritism towards Black Eagles because they're first house I played.
What?
I have like I'm a bit biased towards Black Eagles because they're the first house I played.
Oh yeah, that's fair.
But like, I think otherwise I would have they're
When is
probably
this
pretty
city
much
gonna
on par.
provide some
Mhm.
challenge, huh?
Hey, I watched your race today. You were pretty amazing.
Wait, hold on. Does she have jiggle physics?
Kira, this
Like,
is
did I just
Kira.
imagine that?
She's just
Everyone knows who she is.
and Kira's
A friend. A very good friend.
I know, she's jealous.
Thank you, Jack. You saved a lot of lives. I'm not my father, you know. Ever since I was a little girl, I've looked down at the city streets from that ridiculous palace and imagined a better place. By the way, they're hunting for you.
They just walked by.
Feral. I can't protect you from him.
Woo, she's a Betty. And she likes you, Jack. Not that I can account for her tastes. I bet you'd love to pin some medals on her. What did you say, Jack?
Oh, this game. Ahead of its time.
Truly.
I don't think... Yeah, there's not a single Blue Lions character I don't like. I don't remember if that's the case for Black Eagles as well.
Well, you said Petra, so.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about Petra. See?
Honestly, I need to fucking think about like who is in these houses.
Black Eagles has Edelgard, Hubert, Ferdinand, Petra, Bernadetta, and Dorothea. And Caspar and Lawrence.
And
Not Lawrence.
Linhart.
Linhart.
I think I dislike Caspar the most.
Mm-hmm.
But I still think he's fine.
Yeah.
Like, him and Bernadette are probably like the lowest.
Mm-hmm.
I relate a lot to Linhart, and I'm one of the few people who like really like Hubert.
Oh, I really like Hubert too.
Then like Dorothea, easily one of my favorite characters. Edelgard as well. Ferdinand has grown on me, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't really like him all that much when I first played, but he's grown.
Mm-hmm.
Then yeah, like Petra. And was there someone else I forgot? Probably because my memory is terrible. Whatever. As for Blue Lions, I don't know. Like, Dimitri is also one of my favorite characters. Same with Sylvain. Ingrid's fine. Dedu's fine.
She's fine. I'm just joking.
Yeah. I don't care about Ash. Don't really care about Mercedes. I think Annette's fun. But not much more. I like Felix and was there someone else? I forgot. Or was it all? I think that was all, right?
To do?
I said to do it.
Oh.
He's fine.
Yeah, I know. Scratch me there.
Quite a story.
I think those were all.
To do, Mercedes, Annette, Felix, Ingrid, Sylvain,
Dimitri.
Ash,
Yeah.
Dimitri. Yeah, that's all.
Yeah.
Gilbert,
Hmm?
if you count him.
I don't like Gilbert. I know what they wanted to do with him, and like his support chain with Dimitri is pretty good, but I don't know.
Yeah, I think he's a good character. He's just a trash
Rodrigue
dad,
is just, yeah,
and you can't really.
Rodrigue is just everything that's Gilbert, but better.
Yeah. always
And,
fun
like,
to do.
the rest of the Church of Ceros, I don't really care about Catherine. I don't dislike her anymore, but like she's still just there.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care about Cyril. I don't care about Hanneman. Manuela's fine, but nothing more.
Mm-hmm.
Shamia's great. I don't care about Rhea.
Well, Rhea
Don't
has the
care
same
about...
issue as Claude, where she could be interesting, but she has the flaw of being gone half the game.
Yeah. Also, like, she just never gets, like... There's never really a true insight into how fucked up Rhea is, because I mean that's mostly at fault because like the fault because of Crimson Flower being rushed,
Mm-hmm.
because that was like the perfect opportunity, but I don't know, it barely gets any attention there.
Yeah. And it
Um,
gets like a very small amount of attention in White Clouds, but that
yeah, but like
subplot kind of ended
amounts.
before it could really begin, because remember that one time when we discover the truth about what Rhea did to Byleth?
Yeah,
And
like
Sethith like
it's
reads
all
that
just
diary and he's like, "Yo, Rhea, what the hell are you up to?"
yeah,
But they don't
it's
really
like
do anything with that.
like the only way you can actually step away from the church is when you play Black Eagles, and like that's a choice you make way before that.
Mm-hmm.
And like otherwise, you learn that Rhea's done some fucked up stuff, but you just kind of have to deal with it, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
What are you talking about?
Those eco wells the Baron had us drill? It seems
I
he
don't
never
know.
intended to pipe them into the city grid.
And like, yeah,
It
that's
doesn't
just
make
like
any sense.
it's just mentioned in the diary
The
once,
eco
and
wells
then I
will
guess if you
attract more
play,
metalheads. You've got to
actually,
close them off.
is it brought up by Claude
These
again?
plasmite
If you
bombs.
play it here, I actually
I don't
forgot
remember,
if
man.
it's
I
in
only
the
played that
mod.
route once.
And the blast
Yeah,
will do the rest.
I played it once, but I'm actually no. I think
Be careful
Verdant
with
Wind
that.
is the one I'm currently
Plasmite, huh?
replaying.
Cool. How does it
Mm-hmm.
work?
Because I played all of the other routes 2 times at least.
Hey,
Mm-hmm.
not
Because
my problem anymore.
uh,
No, really, I insist.
I really like Crimson Flower and
You're
Azure
the
Moon.
hero.
And
Mm-hmm.
then
The
like
hero.
I think Silver Snow and Verdant Wind
Sorry.
are like both pretty
Great.
bad.
Now
Mm-hmm.
you've armed the whole
But
lot. Don't
Silver
move.
Snow has the
On second
redeeming
thoughts,
quality of the final boss,
far
Mm-hmm.
away.
because I think
Really
that's the
important to
most
drop
fun
one
final
bomb
boss in
into
the
each
game.
eco well
Which
before
one?
they all go off. You
For
only
Silver
have
Snow,
two
Oh,
which is the one Rhea fight,
yeah.
one of the two. Because like I think it's definitely the most difficult fight,
Mm-hmm.
because of all the demonic beasts there, and you have to like find a way to stop them, and then you have to fucking infiltrate into the monastery and
Mm-hmm.
fight Rhea, and it's like really really annoying, but it's also so rewarding when you actually pull it off.
Yeah. Funny thing though, uh, I've never beaten Silver Snow. Yeah,
You should.
because like the
You
thing
should.
is that
The final boss is really fun.
mhm. The thing
But I
was,
can understand that you just don't want to play that route.
yeah. Well, no, the
Because
thing
like
was
that's a
is
lot of
that when I first went through Three Houses, the order in which I played it in was Blue Lions, Black Eagles, Golden Deer, and then Silver Snow.
Way to go.
And so since Golden Deer and Silver Snow are practically copies of each other, I
Yeah.
lost interest in Silver Snow and I just kind of stopped playing and I never picked it back up. So I just ended up like looking at the ending on YouTube.
Yeah, I
Bad boys left.
actually started with Silver Snow first,
Hmm.
but that was only because I watched Alpha Rat's video on Three Houses before buying the game, and that was like a heavily condensed version of like the first half of Silver Snow,
Hmm.
and that's why I played that with that one first, because I thought, well, I'm spoiled on that one anyway, so let's just get through that.
Hmm.
And then I played Crimson Flower after. because well, I cared about Aelgod more, so I wanted to
Yeah.
see her story. And then I played Verdant Wind because everyone I saw was hyping up the Golden Deer, and it felt like everyone really loved the cast of the Golden Deer, and
Mhm.
because I thought Dimitri was boring as fuck. Uh,
Mhm.
so I played Verdant Wind, and I thought that was pretty okay.
That's one well done.
Yeah.
And then I decided, well, might as well play Blue Lions as well. And it took me a really long time to get through part one
Mhm.
because I was playing through the first three routes, I think, in the span of 2 months.
Mhm.
And so, like, playing
Only
White
3 to go.
Clouds for the fourth time,
Yeah.
like,
It gets tiring.
yeah, it gets really tiring. But once I got through that and actually got into the really good part of the Blue Lion story,
Mhm.
I was invested. Like I played through that so fast.
Yeah. Yeah. Azure story is super good.
Yeah, like everything from I think Remire onward
Mhm. Yeah. The
is
only thing I.
probably
Oh no! Crap! Crap! Okay. The only thing. The only thing I didn't like about the Azure Moon route was how they got Dimitri to like snap out of it. But other than that,
mm,
uh, it's super good.
I mean,
Pause.
I think that was fine. I didn't take too much issue with it.
Hmm.
Um, yeah.
Like the thing is that if they got Dimitri to snap out of it in three houses like they did it in Three Hopes, then Azure Moon could very well have been my favorite Fire Emblem game.
That's one well down.
Like it was a
Was
very
there
real possibility.
is there a moment later on at Three Hopes where he snaps, or did I just like forget that happened?
It's not like he snaps. It's more, uh, he has like uh toxic behavior towards himself. Hold on, I'm trying to figure this out. How am I supposed to? How do I get over there?
I don't know. Wasn't there like a path at the bottom somewhere?
No.
Only a minute before we're toast, Jack.
There's a rail right there. How do I? No, that's not it. I'm confused. How do I get up there? What? Well, let me go ahead and restart.
Then we go boom.
But yeah, like it's more like he had this major self-sacrificing behavior in Three Hopes.
That's one well down.
No.
Like he was like
Okay.
kind of fixated on dying a martyr. And in Three Hopes, it was Felix and Dedu that snapped him out of it. And I would have really preferred that happening in Three Houses. Instead of just, your high school teacher giving you a pep talk.
Only 3 to go.
So, if they had changed that, I think Blue Lions could have very potentially been my favorite Fire Emblem game.
I mean, the problem is just like it just I don't even think it's necessarily a problem that Byleth is one
Only a minute before we're
to
toast, Jack.
snap Dimitri out of it.
Mm-hmm.
It's just the problem that like Byleth doesn't really work the way they hoped Byleth would work. Because it's always just kind of hard to believe that they trust Byleth so much because of, I don't know, them saying like 2 words.
Yeah.
Only 1 to go.
I think that's more of the problem than like just the teacher in general snapping
30 seconds left.
him
Then
out of
we
it.
go boom.
Yeah. Well, like it's that, and it's just a combination of like I feel like if anybody could like actually understand, uh, it would be the people that Dimitri grew up with. And how the balls do I get up there?
I mean, it's never really uh handled well in Three Houses, but I think in theory Byleth does understand at least some of the struggle.
Mm-hmm.
It's just not that it's conveyed well.
Mm-hmm.
That's one well down. 5 to go. 2 wells of history. 4 left.
And I think like Three Houses is also just a good example of why I think
3 wells cut.
silent protagonists should just die out.
Mm-hmm. I'm full agreement with you there.
That's the 4th well. 2 bad boys left.
I think both Three Houses and Persona 5 are like top 2 examples of why the fuck I hate these so much.
Mm-hmm.
Only a minute before we're toast, Jack.
I mean, like the only examples where I've actually liked a silent protagonist is Ether, which I don't know. I don't even know if you would count him anymore.
I don't know. Honestly, I don't even think I like the like Ether or Lumin, whatever, all that much.
You don't?
No, not in like in the context of the story.
Huh.
I mean, I like their story, but I don't like how they're used, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
That's 1 well down.
Because it's like it's very similar to Byleth's situation.
Mm-hmm. I can understand where you're coming from there. Like they kind of automatically
2 wells of history. 4
get along with everybody and like automatically are able to make a difference.
Yeah.
But like aside from that, they are really good characters, and I think it's a very gradual process because if you ask me, I think Hoyoverse has gone way better at writing them than they have previously. So maybe they'll get better.
Probably.
Cause like to me in Mondstadt, Ether was okay,
wells cut. Only 3
but
to go.
in Mondstadt and the UA arcs, I didn't really care for Ether. Like I thought he was just your generic protagonist and all that.
Toast, Jack.
But then in Inazuma onwards, I felt like they were giving him more of a personality.
2 bad
Like they were giving him like more individual thoughts. Like it didn't feel like a self insert anymore.
I don't know. Like, maybe there was like, I think there was only like one scene or like one moment in Inazuma where I would say that's the case, but I do think that like from the Dainsleif Chasm quest, I think that was I'd say that was where they actually gained a lot more independence, I guess.
Well, what I'm referring to in Inazuma was when when he first met Ayaka, it's like, hey, you saved these nations, please save mine. And Ethan's like, bro, I don't care about your nation. I just want to find out stuff about my sibling.
Yeah, but like then he ended up doing it anyway. So
Well,
I don't know.
I mean, that's when freaking Ayaka pulled the heartstrings tactic on him.
Yeah.
3 wells cut. Only 3 to go.
But I think, for the sake of the plot, they will like force either one way to another to like do certain things.
That's the 4th well.
Yeah, you know,
Yeah,
obviously.
like
Obviously,
he doesn't really want to
he's
save
gonna end
Inazuma,
up-
but for
he's
the sake of
gonna
the Inazuma,
Yeah.
But like like as a character, like I think he's getting a lot better.
I will say, like, I do really care for that initial plot for like Ether trying to find Lumine while Lumine is off doing her own thing. I
Hmm.
think I think the premise is like really good.
Hmm.
Uh, but as of now, I don't think they really did much with the potential they have there.
Hmm.
And like obviously this game's planned out like an eternity
Hmm.
in advance, so maybe they're like saving most of the stuff for later.
Hmm. Like maybe like the things we don't like about Ether will change because Ether's character is gradually changing. Like he's like as the story goes on, he's definitely getting a lot more snarky and even more like impatient and all that. And
Mm-hmm.
a thing I noticed too is that I think even Paimon notices that. Cause like early game, she was she was Paimon, she was annoying and all that. And in Inazuma, she really cared about the traveler. She's getting a little better, but in Sumeru, uh, you notice that there's a lot of moments where Paimon gets kind of insecure,
Mm-hmm.
and like she notices like Ethan's behavior, and she gets insecure about whether or not she's still liked by him. And I think at the rate they're going, I want to say they're going to do something with that, but we'll see.
Maybe.
Oh, there it is.
I don't think you make it.
I'll make it. Come on.
Nope.
2 seconds. 1 second.
Nope.
0 seconds. Oh, no! Bruh! Why did you give me false hope like that? That was dirty. You saw the delay after it hit 0?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's one well down. 5 to go.
That was nasty. But at least I found it.
4 left.
After like 5 tries.
Yeah. Because I kept trying to figure out, like, I thought I was going to the wrong place. Or I knew where I was going, I just couldn't figure out how to get there. But it turns out I was just going to the wrong place.
That's the 4th well. 2 bad boys left.
Alright, so... Go up here, I guess. That might be quicker.
House Jack.
Alright. Got that.
Only one to go.
Okay. Alright, I should make it.
30 seconds left.
Yeah, I'm very interested in seeing how they do Ether and Fontaine.
Mm.
I'm also curious how they'll get Ether invested in Fontaine's issue. Because Sumeru, it
I
made
mean,
sense.
he's probably just gonna get like he's probably gonna get framed for something, and then he's gonna get locked up, and then the
Yenfei!
Fatui show up, and he gets a reason to go into that because like he needs to prove himself so that he's free.
Mhm.
I think that's probably gonna be the basic story.
Maybe. The way they did it in Sumeru, I thought was pretty good. Like he was just minding his own business, and then he got caught up in that whole Sub-Zero festival thing.
Yeah.
What a brain wreck. Then sure is scared of metalheads.
And for good reason. I've seen
Hey, it's Core.
they take a city. The destruction, the killing, the devouring. The Baron's scheming
Okay, buddy.
will result in this city's falling prey like all the others before it.
Okay, Grandma,
Must
let's
replace
get you to
that
bed.
I am happy to
Stop
say
talking about the war again.
your sidekick, causing quite a stir in our fight against the Baron.
You hear that, Jack? You're the sidekick. Hey, Wise and Whiskey, you, got something itching under your robes? They have ointment for that, you know.
It's just my aching bones. We have word the Baron is sending
Uh-huh.
his large
Sure, buddy.
tanker ships out to the drill platform to pick up a load of ill-gotten eco. Go out to the drill platform through the warp gate and board that ship. The Shadow will send a team from the underground to pick up the eco later. Keep up the good work. We're counting on you.
Oh, you are, aren't you?
Seal off the area.
I don't know. Have you seen the leaks for Fontaine?
I saw a couple
Any of
of like concept art for what it looks like, and I've
Yeah.
seen concept art for Olecchino, which, by the way,
Mm. Like, there's like a whole debate because some leakers say this about her, others say that about her. Then someone again comes up with the first thing that was said about her and says that's true now. And I
Mhm.
don't know. It's a constant back and forth.
yeah. I think when it comes to
Like,
Olecchino,
someone
I'm going to try
says-
to avoid spoilers. Oh, okay.
Yeah, like someone says Origin is playable, then like someone says no, she's not playable, then like basically all of the Fatui are playable. And
Yeah.
like no one's playable. I don't know.
Yeah. It's too early to, count on leakers for that.
I mean,
And, they can also
It's
just very
probably, like,
easily
two-
change their minds, the developers.
yeah, that's true. If it's like only if a character's gonna be playable or not, that's easy to change.
Hmm
But like Fontaine in general, like that's probably 2 updates away. So
I'm very
Like, they're
curious
not
if we'll
gonna
get a
change, like,
trailer in the
anything
upcoming
major.
stream.
oh yeah, also next update should be the Eula update, right?
We'll see, right?
Yeah.
You would
It
think.
has to be. It has to be.
It has to be her, right? Surely, you would think. You would think. It
She's
definitely
not-
won't be another
she's
Ayaka
not-
rerun, right? Right?
She's just not gonna. She's not gonna get a rerun until like Shines Naya comes
Oh
out.
my god. I'm not like 60 guaranteed pity right now. And I'm waiting to find out if Eula will actually be in 3.8. If she isn't, then I guess I'll grab Kazuha.
That stream should be soon, right?
It's in like 2 or 3 days, yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll find out soon.
Yay. Yeah, I haven't played Genshin forever. I feel like.
Mhm.
I think after I got Yai, I just stopped.
Yeah.
I just
Bro, I'm about to die.
that's not good.
This is hard.
Stop dying.
I'm trying.
Apparently not. No, I think like for me it's just like Genshin feels more like an obligation
Hmm
than something I actually want to play.
Yeah.
That's why I just kind of stopped. I was thinking of like going back to at least do the events, but I don't know.
hmm
I just don't feel like it.
That's fair. I think it's fine to take breaks from it.
Yeah. Also,
Good
since
old
I
gotcha
still play,
games.
yeah, I mean, I still play both Honkai games, so
Hmm.
even though like Honkai Impact, I just go do something to get like daily rewards, and that's kind of it.
Hmm.
Because like character building in that game is even worse than Genshin, even though it doesn't have the. It's it's easier and at the same time it's way harder than in Genshin.
Oh, is it?
I think that's how you because there are no relics or something or artifacts or something like that.
Hmm.
Instead, you have stigmata, which you can reroll the stats on that stigmata infinitely,
Yeah.
or like as many materials as you have. So you don't need to farm for them every time. But, and that's a big but, you can only get stigmata either through the gacha
Hmm.
or by grinding a specific mode for like hundreds of hours.
Yeah.
I don't know how long, but you can craft them, but it takes so many fucking materials.
Hmm.
And then only like most of the time the signature stigmata are just not available to craft.
Hmm.
And then you also have the weapons, which you can also either get through gacha or craft.
Hmm.
And then these weapons also have like an enhanced version that you need to craft, and you need to play co-op for that to get those materials.
Hmm.
And you barely get any of these materials, so you also need to play a lot of
Hmm.
co-op. But then again, co-op is locked to like I think 2 times per day.
What?
Uh, like these are basically longer domain runs,
Oh, okay.
uh, and you have to play a different character each stage. And there's like I think 6 stages in total,
Hmm.
and you're also required to play in a team of 3. Um, yeah, and then you get like reward for clearing the co-op stages.
Hmm.
Like it's difficult to explain.
Hmm. Yeah, I've only very recently got like my first set of relics, and that's not from like domains or whatever. That's just from getting them from bosses and
Mm,
such.
yeah, I mean
Like the last
I've
thing I did in the story was I met Clara
mhm.
and the big robot for the first time.
Or yeah.
Yeah, Clara, and yeah, that's where I got off.
Fun fact: the Svarog's English VA is the one I said that was in both Xenoblade X and also in Xenosaga.
Oh really?
Yeah, and in Xenoblade X he played the uh, basically the character Arcos was based off of.
Mm.
Basically, just like a pretentious guy with glasses. I don't know. Ooh.
Bollocks. There we go. Hey. I would say, um, Honka is okay.
Star Rail.
Yeah, Star Rail.
Or yeah.
Um, I don't dislike it, but I don't love it either. Like it's an okay game. It's not something I would dedicate hours to, like I have been with Genshin. I don't think. Um, the combat is okay. Like I'm pretty good with turn-based games. I would say the only thing I don't like about it is that like it's kind of hard to like dictate like what elements you need. Like how sometimes you just have like an enemy right in front of you and all of a sudden you're fighting it. Like you don't get much prepare time.
Yeah.
So like you can fight like a wave of enemies and you don't have much to use in terms of breaking down their weakness and all that, their toughness.
I mean that's true, but at the same time, I think breaking enemies' toughness isn't as important as it is to like break elemental shields in Genshin, for example.
Well, the difference with that is that you don't really only have to deal with that with like just a few enemies like Abyss Mages and Abyss Hectors, Heralds.
Mm.
Like with every other enemy, you can usually just power your way through.
Yeah.
Like take the Scaramouche boss for example. Like he has high electro resistance, but I go haha right in anyways.
I mean I guess the normal enemies in Star Rail, because of the turn-based gameplay, I guess they have more of an ability to fight back than anything Genshin has.
Yeah. It's just a little hard, like, to prepare for enemies' toughness. Like when I was in the mines, there's a lot of enemies who didn't quite have any weakness that I could exploit, and it wasn't until I finally switched over from the main character to Serval that I was actually able to do anything.
Yeah. Also, I think if you're, I don't remember. I don't if I ever tried that. I think if you're spotted by an enemy, you can still change the team setup. I think, right?
I don't know.
Because like that's something you can't do in Genshin, but I'm pretty sure, because there's no load time for the party setup like there is in Genshin. I think you're able to change that.
Mm-hmm.
And like it shows at the top what the weaknesses are. So,
yeah.
And that's just like, I think it's you get a lot. At least it feels like you get a lot more pulls for free than in Genshin.
Mm-hmm. We're still pretty early game as far as I know.
Yeah.
In early game, it's
you
always
are.
easier to get Primogems.
I mean, like I've basically done everything I can at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
I'm missing 2 chests in the third area. Or in the third world, if you want to count the space station as a world.
Mm-hmm.
Because like I just don't know where they are, and I don't feel like running through the whole fucking area for one chest.
Yeah.
But like, aside from that, I've almost gotten everything I can at the moment. So I'm just like waiting for events.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess grinding simulated universe.
Huh. Okay. And another thing I don't really like, and it's more of it's a very small thing, but I don't like cones. Like they're just like cards that are your weapons. Like you don't really see them outside of combat, you know?
Yeah.
Well, not outside of combat, you don't really see them like outside of equipping them. So that's my only issue.
I don't really. Yeah, that's like. I don't know if that's like a small issue. I don't know. It's not something I personally would say. It bothers me.
Mm-hmm.
Like I can understand it.
Like,
I think like for me, it's more that if I had a complaint about the light cones, it would probably be that weapons and engine have,
Mm-hmm.
because like you just get like more of HP, attack, and defense for all of them.
Yeah. Like
I
there's
think
less.
you
It
get
feels like
the
there's a lot less incentive to get the 5-star cones than getting the 5-star weapons in
that's
Genshin.
true. Because like it all depends on the effect they have,
Mm-hmm.
and not really on the.
Like even like stats aside, like if I got a 5-star weapon in Genshin, I get to look at it while using it, you know.
Mm,
Whereas uh, in Star Rail, I get it, and I can probably forget that I have it on. You know?
yeah, that's fair. I mean, I still on my 5-star healer, I'm still running a 3-star light cone, so.
Yeah, exactly.
Because like it's just the most useful. Because for some reason there's not a single 4-star light cone that actually buffs healing,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't know why. And I don't know if there's a 5-star light cone that buffs healing, because I think I only have the light cone for Zela. Because I had so many pulls,
Mm-hmm.
and I really wanted her to be like as best as she possibly could.
Mm-hmm.
Because she's just broken, and I just wanted a broken character for once in my life. That's like actually broken and not just half built lying in my chilling in my account.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, but yeah, I think overall, I mean, at least it's far easier to get the light cone you want than a 5-star weapon in Genshin.
Yeah.
So I think that's a plus. Like, yeah, you can't really tell as much that you have that light cone, but at least it's not as difficult to get.
Yeah. It just doesn't feel as rewarding to get it to me.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh crap. I'm one hit away from dying.
Also, I do think it's like interesting how they changed how you use light cones in response to like, since there are no weapon types anymore, that they actually go with the path.
Yeah.
Because like it makes it easier to have to basically use any light cone you want. Because like if you look at the different weapons, there's a lot of weapons that even though they're the correct weapon type, they're just completely useless for certain characters.
Yeah.
And I feel like you don't have that with
Oh, there I
light
go.
cones. You could probably get Jingyuan's 5-star light cone without having Jingyuan, and you could probably still use that light cone as long as you have a different character from that path, because like they all focus on the same basic thing, I guess.
Yeah.
Like it makes it easier to build characters.
Yeah.
I don't know, I guess it's just like there's good things and then there's bad things about it.
Mm-hmm.
Even though, like, for me personally at least, I think the good things overwhelm the bad things.
That's fair. I think that's all of them here. Alright. I do need to. I probably should play Star Rail some more. Because, Kafka's Banner is the very next, right?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, I won't be ready.
Wait, no. The next one's Locha, and
Locha.
then there's Kafka.
Who's Locha?
You'll meet him in the next world.
Oh.
He's a healer.
Oh, okay. Oh, maybe then. Because I'm not like, I don't know, 30 pity.
Mm. I mean, I'm gonna pull for Locha to get the new 4-star.
Mm-hmm.
Because I want to at least have every 4-star in the game.
Mm-hmm.
That's just kind of my goal. And I still need Sampo to please come to me. Because he's still the only 4-star I'm missing at the moment. Which is annoying.
Hey, I see you.
Also, currently trying to build Servo, but that domain you need to do to get artifacts for her, or relics for her, is really fucking annoying.
Oh, that's fun.
Yes. I wanted to do it on, like, auto battle, but the CPU was not able to beat that domain, and so I had to do it myself. I don't know.
I need more ammo. And health. Alright, that's all over there. Where are the rest?
I also think I'm gonna head off relatively soon because I'm getting really fucking tired.
Oh, that's fair.
I think I woke up around 3 hours before my alarm went off.
Oh, that's rough.
Yeah, and then I tried to lay down, and I woke up like every 30 minutes again.
Dang.
Yeah, so that was not fun.
I bet. There we go. Whew. Took up most of my ammo though. Oh yeah, I meant to ask, Um, what kind of capture card do you use?
I have a Elgato.
A what?
Elgato.
Okay.
I think mine was around $100.
Okay.
I think there's some cheaper options, but I don't know how good they are.
hmm Well, there goes me considering it. I'm too cheap for that. I don't make enough money to consider that.
Unfortunate.
Cause I was like, whatchamacallit? I was like casually contemplating the idea of streaming Star Rail if I could,
Mm-hmm.
but given that price, probably not.
Yeah.
But Star Rail should be coming to PlayStation later this year though, so not a big deal, I
Yeah, in
guess.
fall, I think, right?
Yeah, I think I saw like October.
Yeah.
What time is it? It is 4:16. Okay. Did the stream keep going, or did it cut off without me knowing again?
Who knows? Let me check.
Okay, good. It's still there.
That's still running. Yeah. We're still good.
Okay, good. Pog. Alright. I will say I'm pretty surprised how long this playthrough is taking.
Yeah,
Because
it's
it's
been
a lot
going for
longer
quite a
than Jack
while.
1, that's for sure.
I don't even know how many hours we are into this game.
Well, let's see. That's 3 hours, 4 hours, 4.5, 5 hours. And how long are we into this one?
I think 1.5.
118 it says.
Yeah.
So that's like about 6 hours.
I mean, that's not too long.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know how far along we are. Let me save and see what it says. Save game. 55%, so just a smidge halfway through. So, by now we would have finished Jack 1.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, what do you want to do next? Could do that. Let's go see what the old lady has to say and the parrot. And depending on how that goes, we can probably end the stream there.
Alright.
Oh, hold on, my mom is calling. Sorry about that. You there?
All good.
Oh.
Yes, I'm there.
I'm now joined by my dog.
He is chilling.
Yes. So we'll go see what the parrot and the old lady have to say. Hold on. Alright, back again. What was I saying? Oh yeah, we'll see what they have to say and probably end the stream there. Okay, this is taking too long.
I was about to say, like, you should not be driving.
It's hard to drive up there. Alright, what's up?
Birdbrain and I were just talking about you, Jack. Onan is very proud of what you did.
What I did, what you did, what you do, it's all the same.
Will you stop with the deja voodoo stuff? It's creepy.
Onan says you must find the tomb of Mar.
Even now, Baron Praxis seeks the tomb, but only the one true heir of Mar can open the tomb's seal.
We believe the kid is the key.
The prophecies say that the true heir of Mar must face the ancient oracle. He alone must circumvent the cunning tests of Mano. He alone must wield the precursor stone, thereby unleashing the... Jeez Louise, fossil lady! Stop with this snooty mythic talk already, huh? You know that it hurts my lips. Why is Mar's tomb so important? The fabled precursor stone is rumored to sleep within the tomb, stupid! I added the stupid part. The precursor stone contains vast equal energies. It can be used for great good or great evil. I just love saying that last part.
The Baron wants the precursor stone for himself to rule the world. But he is playing with forces he does not understand.
Okay, Pecker. So how do I get this precursor stone?
First, you must go to the dig and find the lurker totem. Onan and I have learned that a piece to the seal of Mar is contained within its ancient carvings. You must find all three pieces of the seal to open Mar's gate into the canyon.
Alright, so we're gonna go back to the volcano thing. You know, I will say when I was a kid, every time I came to this place, it bothered me because of these bugs.
I never even noticed that.
Yeah, I don't like it at all.
God, imagine you have to sit there the whole day.
Yeah, it's awful.
God.
But yeah, next time we'll get the key and then we'll go into the Temple of Mar. That'll be fun.
That's cool.
But I think for now we'll end the stream there. Seems like a good time. 4:30, not bad. So, I guess I'll go ahead and end the stream here. So, thank you for joining me, man. As always.
No problem. No problem.
I don't know what my schedule is next week, so we'll figure that out later.
Yeah, sounds like a plan.
Yeah. Alright.